Morning, Jubilee. Good morning. And good morning to those that are joining us online this morning. I want to say happy May Day to all. So just a few minutes ago, I was reading this order of celebration, and it said, Gift of Shelter, Amanda Kohler and Andrea. And I thought to myself, that's not exactly right. If I wrote it myself, I would say the gift of shelter is from Jubilee, right? I thank you all so very, very much for allowing us to have JAMS downstairs. And I just want to ask real quickly, does everybody know what JAMS stands for? Yes. Shout it out. What's JAMS? Alternative. It is advanced, though. We're getting there. It is. We're becoming more advanced all the time with your help. So it is an alternative micro-shelter. And again, I just want to say thank you so much. I'm going to introduce Andrea in just a moment, but what I'd like to do is invite all of you, if you have just a couple of minutes after celebration, to come downstairs and take a peek at JAMS. We've got some coffee, we've got a few little treats, and we'd love to have you with us. The other thing that I was going to mention in terms of the gifts this morning is that there are some very special ladies with us this morning, and I would like to ask them if they feel comfortable to stand up, please. These are the women of JAMS. Thank you. I know they appreciate that very much. Yes, you can be seated. I get kind of choked up a little bit, but the other gift is the gift that they give to me every single day, because they are giving me the gift of getting to know them. They are giving me the gift of getting to honor them and to help hold their hand, hug their neck, cry with them, celebrate with them every single day. And so I would love, and I know they feel the same, would love to give you all that gift as well, to get to know them and to celebrate with them. Lily, will you stand for just 2 seconds? Lily turned 60 yesterday, and we had a huge party for her. Yes. Yes, and Ed had a birthday yesterday. Yes. So, anyway, I just want to say, I was talking with Lily this morning, and she said that it was one of the best birthday celebrations that she had ever had. So, again, we appreciate your space very much. So, Andrea, you want to join me, sweetheart? And I want to just honor you in this moment and tell you that I really appreciate your courageousness, and I appreciate you being willing to be vulnerable with us this morning, okay? So come on, darling. Andrea.
Okay, sometimes life throws you a curveball. That was a lesson I learned a year ago. I lost my way then, and I've been finding my way back ever since. One of the hardest parts of living on the streets is not being pulled into drugs, prostitution, or alcohol. In an attempt to end my life, I participated in all three. Last spring, I went to Bristol, Tennessee, hoping my mom would help me, but she was not able to. A few months later, alone, I walked from Bristol to Asheville. Walked. I've been here on the streets in Asheville since February. Thankfully, I discovered this program after staying in the Jubilee Cold Purple shelter. I'm thankful for you all and the space that you have created for us. Recently in the program, we made vision boards. This is my vision board. It's full of the representations of things I wish, want, aspire to have, goals I want to reach. There are things I love, things I would like to learn, things I say to myself, and things that symbolize how I feel. If you look, you see these phrases. I want to take a moment to explain a few of them to share what they mean. Daring, defiant, and free symbolizes how I feel in my heart. I choose to address my fears. It's something I'm doing every day. Finding room for improvement, even in the most crowded of spaces means, well, have you seen how many of us are sleeping in the creation room? From death row to freedom is because I'm starting at the bottom and working my way up. Long live heavy metal is not what you think. It's a reference to the cosmos and the chemical makeup. Lay up my treasures in heaven is self-explanatory because I know where my treasures are in heaven. Ranger of the Lost Ark is a nod to Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is one of my favorite movies. I love Harrison Ford. And I love art. And lastly, I put the rainbow right above the picture of the Last Supper to symbolize God's promise to me. In conclusion, I want to say that no one is perfect, least of all me. But we are all aspiring to be better than we were the day before. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for your support.